Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Trust you are staying safe and you are good. I'm very happy, elated to be here again. I want to say a big shout out to all our subscribed viewers and us visiting viewers. And we would love to have you as part of our family also. You guys are welcome. Thank you. In this video, I motivate, inspire, encourage, talk about faith and building oneself to become the best version of yourself. So guys, let's get started. How do you manage conflict? How do you handle conflict? Know that conflict is a compulsory thing that must happen between two or more people. So, when you find yourself in the midst of conflict, how do you manage or handle it? Okay, today that is what we are discussing on. And before we dive into it, let me tell this short story. Family. Let's call that family the family of Mr. A. They have children and they are living very wonderfully. But there is always something that makes them not a perfect home. When there is any conflict between the husband and the wife, they do not always handle it well. Like, they'll pretend nothing happens, they don't talk about it, nothing happens to them. And they go on and go on and go on like this. This affects their children too, because whenever there's conflict among them, they do not know how to manage it as well. So it gets to the point of blaming one another, blaming someone over someone, or in the long run, because they have really, really bottled up their grievances. It got a time they couldn't go on again. So they divorced. That is how far. That is how far it can go when you are unable to handle or manage the conflicts with people around you. Conflict occurs or happens in every area of life. There's conflict in a family, in relationships, among friends, at work, at your workplace, at home, in the environment, in the community, in the states, in your nation, in the world. It's everywhere. But how we handle and manage it makes us a better person, a mature person, a more experienced person. I'm going to be giving us some tips or steps in handling conflict. It is your job, so you must know how to handle it so that you can live, you can cohabitate with people peacefully, minding your boundary and know where to go or where not to go. The first one is embrace conflict. When conflict arises, don't avoid it or don't pretend that nothing happened. Because as time goes on, tension will build up and conflict will only get worse. You have to bottle it up that it doesn't matter. See, when it even starts, it comes like it doesn't matter. Okay, that is just this person. I'm trying to know the person. You don't call the person, you didn't talk it over, you don't try to ask questions about it. You just feel like as you're bottling it up, there's going to be a day that you're just pretending not to. Sometimes you sit down and think about it. Why would this person do this? Why would this? I'm going to do this. But you might not even do anything. Just feel like, okay, let it go. But while you are letting it go, it is bottling up. It is adding. It is, in short, it adds a part in your life, and it has taken a space in your life that is there, and you are just putting it there. And one day, it will get well because you just talk. And when you talk at that time, man, you are really going to say what you will regret, because it will really, 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 really have gone bad. And you know the funniest thing is, This person might not even, the other person might not even take note things are happening. So when you're saying it, it's like, are you serious? When is that? So when we ask questions, it saves us from so many troubles. Deal with all uncomfortable issues as soon as possible before problems and bad feelings become embedded in everyday life. Get that now? So I know you have learned something. Communicate. Communication is the best thing that helps us from all troubles in life. When you're silent, there are so many things you will not know. But when you talk, you communicate. You gain more, you learn more, you get more experiences about life. And you will not tread on in a dangerous path. Because when you communicate with people, when you talk with people, you learn a lot from them. So talk together, communicate. Communication is the art of everything, is life itself. So communicate to the person to hear this or the other side of that person, his grievances or her grievances against you. And know that this is not a time to attack or assign blame on anyone. You just focus. Focus on the problem. Do not think your opinion doesn't count. Your opinion doesn't count this time around. It doesn't count. Don't look at it. Hey, you see the way you now start like, hey, this is what you wanted to say. You don't need to communicate with this person. Try to know. Let the other party talk about it, and you'll be good. Remember, do not apportion blame or try to attack the person. Be a good listener. Listen carefully. When you listen carefully to what the person is saying, you will get the message. Give complete attention to the person that is talking. Do not interrupt the person at all. Listen carefully to the person and make sure you get all the message the person is trying to pass across to you. As he or she is trying to pour his heart or her heart to you, what is really upset about, try to get the message. You can paraphrase or repeat what the person has said for your better understanding. If you get the message, it will tell you. And if you are missing out or you are misinterpreting it, it will let you know. Boom! You are going somewhere and you are trying to get to the bottom of the whole thing. Again, listening always should always be about gaining understanding. It's not that. Do not listen to pick, hey, this is what he said. Listen to understand the person very well. It is not about, you said and I quote. You know what he said that time? No, you don't need to know that. Be interested in this case. If you are interested in the talk, in the discussion, you will gain more. You know, sometimes we have one attitude or the other that we might not even take notes. We might not even take cognizance of it. But when somebody tells us through their grievances or when they are trying to point it to us so that we can know, and if you are interested in it, we will get it. And we will adjust to life. Remember, nobody is an island. We all learn every day so that we can become that person you always wish to be. And I know better person, right? Yes, that is it. Find agreement. Try to agree on settling this case. You know, some people, when there is conflict, you just want to listen. Just say, it's because I respect you. I'm listening to this person. That's it. She's that hot. You just say, I'm sorry, and just go. Because you are still very, very angry. Or because you're not getting the message. You do not need to do that. Best thing, see, life is so short. Not to be happy. Or to be harboring someone's in your heart negatively. And when, has it ever occurred to you that you will see this person and your heart will skip? It is only when you are not the devil. You realize that you'll see someone you're having conflict with and you'll be happy that year. No. you will see the person, your heart will skip, boom. Like, you will not be comfortable again. So why do you want to go through all those stress while you can really sit down and agree on it? Saying sorry to the person. After you have said your own, the other person too has spoken his or her mind, settle on an agreement. Try to let go. Get it? Saying sorry goes a long way. Whether you are right or you are wrong. And saying sorry genuinely. Not saying sorry because, let me just say the sorry so that everybody will just disperse and everybody will just go. I don't want stress. No. That one is even stress for you on its own. Speak your mind and settle your scores so that you can be happy again. And do you know that this person, you can gain a lot of things from the other person, or other person might even help you in the way you will not even know, and you might help that person in the way that person too will not know. So that is just it. Be a forgiver. Be quick to forgive. Be very, very quick to forgive. If you don't forgive this person, and everyone that have offended you, or you have grievances against or something, if you're not forgiving them, please, how will you live life? How will you live well? Because if you're not forgiving everybody around you, then who are you? What are you portraying? You can never go far. You can never reach your goal. You can never be a better person. So please, be quick to forgive for everything. If somebody tells you sorry, forgive. If nobody tells you, if he didn't even tell you sorry, forgive. See, forgiveness is for you. It is not for that person. It's for you to have peace of mind. It's for you to be joyful. It is for you to get connected to your spirit. It is for you to be able to achieve more. Because, when you have a very clear mind and clear heart, you achieve more. You don't have to sit there and think about, no, you don't have to think about so many things. Just go straight to your own thing and you do your thing and you're good. So be quick to forgive. I have had someone, if she feel insulted, or she felt you offended, or she feel offended about something, anything she decides to do, she must do. If you say that, I will never forget this thing you've done, you won't forget it. And if there is any avenue for her to tell you that you have done in the next 20 years, I can never forget. So please, when you don't forget things that hurt you, that you are even saying you can't forget, how will you forgive such a thing? We should be wise. We should be wise like it's happened in dealing with some things, so that we will not rob ourselves of good things around us. Let's just is a healing therapy. Be quick to forgive. When the person tells you sorry, I am sorry about this or not, just from your heart of heart, forgive the person. It might take some people 10, 20 years before they know that they have offended you, or before they realize that what they've done is not good. It is then I say, I'm sorry, please. For 10, 5, 20 years, you're still holding on to it. You're not forgiving yourself. You might fall sick. You might have an ailment. Something bad might happen to you because your heart is not happy. And when your heart is not marrying, is not happy, you tend to have problems. So, for your good, be quick to forgive. Hope you have learned one thing or the other, and you have unlearned too. Good. That is very great. So, gist me on the comment section box how you were able to handle conflict or grievances around you. And do not forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is uploaded. I love you now and always. And you matter so much. You matter to the world around you. You matter to your generation. Because together we build, and together we become a better and best version of ourselves. So, your girl is signing out. Till the next video. Bye.